What up, guys? It's knowledge and self-determination. So it's the day to fight. Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev too. Um, and there's not really much for me to say. I mean, the time for talk is over. But I did want to touch on this issue of Sergey Kovalev and his monetary compensation or lack thereof in this fight. Um, Apparently, his people don't give a fuck about him. Now, here's the thing: while he's spending so much time and effort on Twitter, making emojis and memes and shit about Andre Ward and talking trash and having all this venom and vitriol, while he's spending all of that time and energy doing that kind of shit, he could have been reading his fucking contract. While he's spending all his time talking about Andre Ward hits like a girl, yeah, he may hit like a girl, but you the one getting bitched. That's all I'm saying. You the one getting bitched. You don't even have an actual purse for this fucking fight. They told you you get paid based off of how well the ticket sales and pay-per-views does. Yo, you got straight flim flam. Kathy Duva is playing the fuck out of you. Playing the fuck out of you. And you're allowing her to take charge in this fight for you so she can scam the fuck out of you. Seriously, dog, I mean, I can recognize this man's skill. As a person, I think he's a horrible human being. He's a piece of shit. He's a racist. He's a fucking scumbag. Fuck him. But not only are you a racist piece of shit, but you're also a fucking moron. A complete fucking imbecile. Because you spent all this time and effort bashing Andre Ward, bad-mouthing Andre Ward. And Andre Ward laughing his ass all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. Even if you beat him, it doesn't matter. This man is making, what, $6 million in this fight. You're getting 70% of the pay-per-view buys. And here's the more fucked up thing. All of the Andre Ward detractors, all of the Sergey Kovalev fanboys and shit. You bitch motherfuckers don't even support this dude. How many of you dudes are actually going to buy the fight? How many of you are going to buy the fight and support it? I don't give a flying fuck about HBO. HBO is horrible to me. Fuck HBO. But I support Andre Ward. So yes, I'm going to spend money on the fight. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. The Floyd Mayweather fight, I could care less about that. That shit means nothing to boxing. I'm not going to order the fight. I don't have to stunt for anybody. I'm not going to order the fucking fight. Now, if I know somebody that orders it, I will watch it. But I'm not going to order it. I'll wait to see what motherfuckers say about this shit on YouTube. I'm not pressed. It's not the end of my life. Fuck it. The Canelo Triple G fight. I don't like fucking Oscar De La Hoya. But I just may order that fight to support boxing. I may order that fight. In fact, no, I think I know somebody that's actually gonna order that fight, so I can dodge that supporting of not Canelo, but the supporting of Oscar De La Hoya in that fashion. But anyway, I'm digressing. All of you Kovalev fans, media who big up Kovalev and downplayed and bash Ward, how come you motherfuckers aren't putting Kathy Duva and Kovalev's team on blast for flim-flamming your man and scamming him? You motherfuckers are such heavy Kovalev supporters, but yet you won't have his back when you know he's getting played and scammed out of all of this dough. All you dudes are pieces of shit. We already know Dan Raphael, fat mustard and ketchup stain having ass on his shirt, smelling like fucking old bagels and shit. We already know. We already know what the deal is with him. Making it a point not to cover Andre Ward, bashing Andre Ward. Made it a point not to go to the UK to cover the Errol Spence Kell Brook fight. Makes it a point to badmouth black fighters and not cover their events. Makes it a point to big up Sergey Kovalev, but he doesn't put the fucked up bullshit that's happening to him on blast. You understand what I'm saying? Is this how white supremacy works? Like, you guys gang up to go against the person of the other race, but when it comes to supporting your own race at the detriment of your own dollars, fuck them, you throw them to the wolves. Is this really what white supremacy stands for? Because you guys are fucked up in the game. I'm going to be honest with you. How the hell can you badmouth Ward but then not support your guy? How many of you dudes are going to fucking support this fight so that your man Kovalev can get paid? That's what I want to know. Because we already know. Now, now think about this. We already know that Sergey Kovalev doesn't have a fan base. Where the fuck is this fan base at? He doesn't have a fucking fan base. A lot of people don't like him. But they'll go on YouTube comment sections and talk shit about people who support Ward. But these same motherfuckers won't order the fight. The same motherfuckers won't put on blast the bullshit that's happening to Sergey Kovalev by his own people. They won't put that shit on blast. They'll make videos and go in the comment sections bad mouthing people for supporting Ward, but they won't support that man in every way, shape, or form. Because if this was happening to Andre Ward, you best believe all the other real boxing fans on the planet, the LDBC, all these other brothers would have stood up and said something. That's fucked up how they doing Andre Ward. How this brother not getting paid and blah, blah, blah. They would have stood up and said something. All of us would have stood up and said something. But you motherfuckers won't do that for one of your own. I find that wildly ironic. I find the irony in all of this it's crazy. It's crazy as shit. This is some crazy, wild ass shit to me. Where the fuck is the support for your guy when you know he's getting ripped off? Why aren't you dudes talking about this? Why isn't this being brought up in the media? Why is the media trying to sabotage this fight but support Sergey Kovalev at the same time? I don't fucking understand it. I don't understand the contradictory, hypocritical nature of these guys. They talk shit about Andre Ward. He's boring, this, that, and the third. So support your guy. Stand behind your guy. You know what I'm saying? Buy the pay-per-view so Sergey Kovalev can actually get paid out of his fight. What these dudes make is none of my concern because I don't get I'm an Andre Ward fucking royalty check in the mail. I don't get paid for being a fucking fan. I don't get paid for it, so I could care less what these dudes make. Their money is of no concern to me. You know what I'm saying? But if they're handling their business right, I give them props for that. But that's all I'm saying. Where are the Sergey Kovalev supporters? When you know your man is being flim-flam, raked over the coals. Because Andre Ward fans are standing up. And think about this. Think about this for a second. How you bitch ass casual fans and you punk ass Sergey Kovalev fans, how y'all talk so much shit about Kovalev or about Ward and how much you support Kovalev. Now all these Kovalev fans, all of these Ward naysayers and detractors. Now when the numbers don't do well, who do you think are actually supporting the fight? The Andre Ward fans. Because Sergey Kovalev fan base has shown that they don't show up for this dude when they need to. So these fights are being supported off of the backs of true boxing fans and Andre Ward fans. Because those are the people who are buying these fights and going to the fights. Andre Ward fans and fans of boxing. You casual motherfuckers and you Kovalev fans, you motherfuckers don't show up at all. Y'all don't show up. So just think about that for a second. Think about how much bigger the numbers could be if Sergey Kovalev had a fan base that actually showed up and supported him the way Andre Ward fans do, and how boxing fans support the fight, period. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Stop talking out the side of y'all fucking necks.